have been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
That motherfucker Trump, boy. Trump will say anything. Trump, boy. I have been the best president since Abraham Lincoln to the black population.
Giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language?
Cause he think we stupid. Man, hold up, hold up. Bear with me. You heard that? Now see, and anybody black that'll vote for Donald Trump don't respect themselves. That's all true. I've been knowing Donald Trump ain't like niggas, black people for man, since I don't know when. I've been knowing that since the 90s. I got homeboys from up in New York used to tell me how Donald Trump used to run gallivanting around New York, doing all kind of drugs that people don't know what he used to do. I'm sure he's too old to do them now. And, you know, sexually assaulting women, SAing women, raping them, grapes, all that, man. Anyway, let's keep this going. You heard that question? Lady, you could come to my house and eat Thanksgiving, any Thanksgiving, and I'll let you cut the first piece of turkey.
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner, a first question. You don't even say, hello, how are you?
See, and that's that. As soon as you hit him with some truth, as soon as you hit him with some truth, as soon as you hit him with a question where he got to sit up there and say how big of a scumbag he is, he sit down and turn around and tell you you're a horrible person. He does that all the time. That was a great question, lady. Great question. Matter of fact, let's hear it again. Ask that punk bitch again. Same thing. Hold up.
Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network.
You think everybody fake news that asks you real questions, stuff that you actually done. Then he won't say you're fake news.
Mr. President, we so...
Nah, you a big fake fat ass bitch. That's what you are. Yeah, I said it.
I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit.
Anybody that'll hold his feet to a fire, if you ain't saying yes, Donald Trump, yes, whatever, he think you fake news. Well, I'm fake news too, you big red tie fat fuck. Oh Lord, I used the F word. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna try to clean up my language.
I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country.
Like what?
Including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest.
That's BS. That's BS, but let's keep it going. And then what kind of employment opportunities, huh? I know, you ever look at his cabinet? You ever look at Donald Trump's cabinet, anybody around him? Where are the black people? What are employment opportunities? What, so good, what, shine your shoes?
Programs ever for black workers and black entrepreneurs. I've done so much, and you know, and I say this, historically black colleges and universities were out of money, they were stone cold broke, and I saved them, and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a...
Okay, so he's talking about that little budget he had. So he cut that I think that started under George W. Bush. And I think he tried to cut it out of the bill. It's some type of funding of black HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities. This butthole, boy, this asshole, I'm gonna say, well, I can say asshole. This asshole cut out the budget for black colleges because you know that's what he think about black people. And then the Congress made him put it back in. So he put in $250 million for historically black colleges and Hispanic service institutions, which I think almost every college in the country is Hispanically serving institution. So, and I think like 85, let's just say $90 million of that money went to historically black colleges. All right. Guess how many black colleges they have in the United States of America? More than 100. So each black college got less than $1 million. Now, when you got a big black college, $1 million don't go far when you're trying to keep the light. You got to pay the police. You got to pay the campus police. You got to pay the utilities on the black colleges. You got to pay, you got to pay the people to cut the grass. You got to pay the professors. You got to pay, the cafeteria workers. You got to buy the food. Whatever. And that $1 million ain't gonna go very far. So that was nothing but a couple pennies to each black college university. And he said that he's done more for black college universities. By the way, Joe Biden was giving them almost $7 billion. Now, who done more? Anyway, I ain't a big fan of Joe Biden, but this is just something that I've researched.
Very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step
tell
further.
the truth.
I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense, and then you said you can't do it with Zoom. Well, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late. Just so we understand, I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something
Mr.
was
President,
wrong.
I would love
think
you
it's
to
a
answer the
very
question on
nasty
your rhetoric
question.
and why you
I have
believe that
answered the
black voters
question.
should trust you with another
I
4
have
years.
been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
That motherfucker Trump, boy. Trump will say anything. Trump, boy, I have been the best president since Abraham Lincoln to the black population. You blacks, I have a black friend. You blacks ought to be grateful that I was president. Man, get your punk ass. You a lying son. Boy, this lying mouth, man.